National Football League. Brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oaks and Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a...
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. A gain there of 11. It's an Arizona 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cardinals 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to take a shot down the field. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his 1st touchdown of the new year. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener, and you play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, man, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one, from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
Now a 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. It'll be a pickup test. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
On play action, here's Darnold. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
Darnold to throw again. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
It is
It's
3rd and 10. To throw again is Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Cards offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has the ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every.
And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Arizona. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals move out on top 14-0. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff, it's Algier. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. They motion the slot man left. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Pistol snap back to Darnold. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
We are through 1. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 2. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Third and
1. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have the Commanders' first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. He'll get this out to Algier. And he'll take this one in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Washington. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Foye Olufin with the play. From 31, here is second down and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Fannin, the tight end. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Bill look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 18-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Cardinals will take a 21-7 lead.
Joshua Hardy to kick off.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Commanders draw closer here. It's 21-14. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
And I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3 yards to go.
Now, faking the give, he'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Arizona. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Cardinals 28.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll start out first down and 10. Now pass deep from McLaurin. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Commanders are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. And it's going to be third down.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Not much to speak of on that one. Give you a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Second down and 8. Throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for Washington. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Quick throw, taken in. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 50-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Right side, catch made by McCord. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Darnold again. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Darnold to throw again. On the move left.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
It's going to be third. They need one. Throwing, Darnold. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
This caught right side by Worthy. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And this will be incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Leads to second and 10 at the 30.
Back to the air one more time. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will... in there. The Cardinals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Another great throw, and That's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
That's another Cardinals first down.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The motion man here is McClure. On first down, they'll start out with Algier. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
He was taken down at the 22.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go play action with Darnold. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First down 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. Uh-oh. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
39-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. 3rd and inches.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
They'll try to sneak it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
Out of the pistol, Algier. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They run straight ahead with Judkins. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's Zaven Collins on the stop. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Again, it's Judkins. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And it's 3 and out.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Commanders' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
From the 24
2nd and 6.
now, here is second and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Headed left, buying time. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. That complete to Algier. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth and 1.
To throw again is Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. They'll give it here to Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's an Arizona first down. Elgive on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the Commanders' 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. First and 10.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Judkins. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now they'll set up to throw. There's a screen set up for Judkins. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Cardinals first down. First and goal.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll run it with Judkins. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Arizona. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Commanders' offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. To throw is Darnold. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Incomplete.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Darnold to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for a Washington.
Darnold now on first and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. Brings
throwing on third down is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Open man left side. He's got it. And he is going to have a Commander's first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long. Darnold. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns.
Good blocking, and he's in. Sam Darnold, touchdown Commanders. The extra point by Elliott is good. The Commanders are able to cut into the deficit.
Commanders 28.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, Judson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Judkins. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Ready, break. Here we go. Half the 60. Half the 60. Let's go.
On the ground, Judkins. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll run for it. It's Judkins. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They pick it up on 4th and 2.
First down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Come on.
2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.